Hi, I'm Nathan Heck. I'm the branch manager of the AME branch of the Tangipahoa Parish Library. And today, as part of Tech Tuesday, we're going to talk about password security and generation. So let's jump into it. All right. So I thought it was good to start with a list of things you should not do when generating a password. And first and foremost, we do not want to use any personal information. This information, including your address, your phone number, social security, date of birth, all of those things could already have been compromised digitally, and it could be online. Other personal information, such as the name of family members, pets, notable hobbies you have, those things can easily be gathered from your social media profiles. For example, if your daughter's named Janet, you think you'll never forget Janet. Janet's the perfect password. Janet's likely already on your Facebook page, so anyone that goes and peruses that can easily find the information. Or if you're like me and I have my dog named Tron, he's all over my Facebook page, so he would not be a good password in any shape, manner, or form. Another thing that security experts have been emphasizing that we should not use words that can be found in the dictionary. Modern hackers rarely manually attempt to crack your password. Instead, they use sophisticated computer programs that guess the password until they gain access. The dictionary acts as a pool of words for the program to guess with. So by using things, acronyms or passphrases, things like that, they're not just a single dictionary word, you're making it much harder for them to crack. And you should definitely not use sequential keyboard inputs. These are easily guessed because they lack the randomness. So if you were to go A, S, D, F, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or QWERTY, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would be a very poor password. And you should not reuse the same password for multiple sites, because if one site becomes compromised, then any other accounts that utilize the same credentials can also become compromised. And I'd like to make a note that your email, which usually acts as a fail-safe for all of your accounts, should use its own unique password and any other credentials associated with it so that it cannot become compromised by way of another compromised account. Now let's talk about what we should do when generating a password. Passwords should always be at least 8 characters long, contain upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. This mix of characters makes the password dramatically more difficult to crack. And something else that's become in vogue is to use a passphrase instead of a password. It can be a quote from your favorite movie, it can be an inside joke with your friend or partner, or any other phrase that's easy for you to remember. The complexity of a phrase increases the difficulty of cracking the password. So instead of Star Wars 1, 2, 3, let's do I am your father, which is, as you can see just from looking at it, is a much more randomized password while still being very easy for the user to remember. And as you saw in my last example, we want to mix those special characters throughout the password instead of tagging them onto the end. And a lot of people will tag things on the end, password 1, 2, 3, 4, exclamation mark, maybe easy for you to remember, but if we mix the special characters and numbers into the password, it's much more randomized. Let's talk about password management. We never want to store passwords digitally in plain text. If you need to write down your passwords, it is recommended that you do so on physical paper and put that list somewhere only you can locate. Having a Microsoft Word document on your desktop with a list of all of your passwords is extremely dangerous, because if anyone were to gain access to your computer, whether physically or digitally, they would have access to all of your passwords. For digital storage, there are encrypted password storage systems. However, very few of those are free, and if you see an advertisement for one, I would be highly wary of it. All right, so with all that in mind, let's make a password. I'm going to use more than 8 characters. I'm going to mix special characters throughout, and I'm going to use a passphrase over a password. I am a big horror fan, and George Romero's Night of the Living Dead is one of my absolute favorites. So what do you think about this one? They're coming to get you, Barbara. I have numbers mixed in here. I have special characters mixed in. And it's very easy for me to remember because I tell that to my wife all the time. All right, I hope you enjoyed this program about password security. If you ever have any questions about that, you can always email me. My email is nheck@tangielibrary.com. And look forward, please tune in for more Tech Tuesday programming. Thank you, and you have a great day.